Yo, YouTube, your boy Play is back. I got a new video today. I'm doing this video about Eddie Long. I just bought this webcam recently. I just want to share my opinions about the whole situation and what I truly believe in. Now, I'm not trying to say that, I'm gonna say this now. I'm not trying to say you should believe in what I believe in, but though you should go about what you believe in and your knowledge about the whole situation, about what's really going on in reality as we know it in society, because really it's all changing. People are becoming more aware of what's really happening, and I just want to share my opinions. Now, this whole Eddie Long situation, this sex Sam, I truly believe I believe he's guilty. This what I'm gonna tell you why I believe he's guilty. Now, I don't know much about the guy. I heard all I know is he's a pastor from Atlanta, Georgia. Um, this he performed sexual activities with four males. The fourth male just sued him, I guess, and he's been sending pictures of these guys, whatever, all buffed up, wearing something, tights and all this and that. And what I truly believe is, like I said before, I believe he did it. And I noticed that videos that I saw recently, they were talking about how the kids are smart enough to say no or something like this or that, and the parents need to do their jobs and stuff. I'm just gonna give you my opinion, but my brief opinion about that. I would agree. The kids they should have the common sense and the critical thinking to know to say no to somebody who's doing something like this, or saying things like, hey, I want you to do this. But I believe is this. I truly believe that this guy Eddie Long, I believe he persuaded these kids or these people into doing what he said he's doing. But why? Because you have to understand that he has a lot of power. The things that he's saying, he's a pastor. Okay, people are just gonna be, younger people are just gonna believe and give their hope all into what the pastor is about and what they're saying, okay? Because they don't know what to believe in themselves. They limit themselves, okay? They don't really think critically. And that's the case is you have to understand that these kids don't, it's not, matter of fact, it's not even the kids, the people. Like the people nowadays don't possess critical thinking skills like they did before. They don't have that anymore. And if you don't, but if you arguing with me like, what is he talking about? People do possess critical thinking skills. Well, you have to understand is this: the systems that we live in today is basically mind control. And if you don't believe me, look it up. They got it all over YouTube. Basically, this whole thing I'm talking about, the conspiracy theory about the whole Illuminati thing, it's true. It's not bullshit or nothing like that. It's true. It really is. Do your research, look it up. Don't be afraid to look any of this information up. Just read it, okay? All right. I know it's gonna be hard to believe at first, but it's the whole truth of the matter is it's true. Okay, it's true. Now the kids, yeah, they should have the common sense to say no, but you have to understand that the critical thinking skills has been taken away from them. Okay. Same thing with the parents. The parents need to start teaching their kids about what's really happening in today's reality and society as we know it. But like I said before, I'm keep saying this over and over. You have to understand that critical thinking has been taken away. Okay, the parents themselves are not even conscious or aware of what's really happening. They are not. They themselves don't even know. So thus, they can't really teach their kids anything about it. And I'm not just talking about black people or anything like that. I'm talking about every parent on the planet, every parent on the planet, period, in America, whatever. It's all of them. They're not looking up the knowledge about that. It's either they're tired of coming off a day of work or something like that, or maybe they're just thinking about stuff or whatever. I don't know what it is, but they've been thinking the way I believe it is this. I believe it's just mind control. The way you were taught to believe in something is nothing more belief systems that they tell you what to believe in. That's what I call it. I call it a system because the system is designed for this way. It's designed to keep you under control. And what you're probably thinking, why do they want to keep us under control? And who are they? Who is keeping us under control? Who's keeping you under control? Secret societies. The whole conspiracy theory about the Illuminati is true. They keep you under control because you have to understand that you yourself you possess a lot of power. Human beings do, but they don't realize it. Okay, the things that they saying in the church, they take money. They say like if you speak of stuff about astral projection or metaphysicology or something like that, you're Satan or something, you're some witch or something like shit like that, whatever. Like, see how like, see what I mean? There's nothing in these religions. What they do is they go back and forth. They argue back and forth with each other. That's why I truly believe, I believe in God. Now I'm gonna just say that now. I'm not bashing no religion or nothing like that. I respect all religions. If you're atheist, I'm not bashing you or nothing like that. But I truly believe it's you lack of understanding of yourself. You have to understand that when people talk about God, you yourself, you are God. Okay. Most people would probably say Jesus Christ or this or that or whoever. You yourself is God. Every individual on the planet is a piece of God. I know, no, I'm not bullshitting nobody. It's true. It's true. You create the own reality that you live in, and thoughts, have a control of pretty much everything. They have a control over everything, really. They really do. Okay? And if thoughts didn't have control over everything, then they wouldn't lie to you about some of the stuff they're saying in school. This is proof right here. This is evidence. The schools, the stuff that they teach you in school, they lie. Okay? You can't. Why is the schools teaching the kids like Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves? We all know that's bullshit. Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's bullshit. We know that. Okay, so that's some small evidence about that right there. Okay, that's what I mean by the whole mind control system. The things that you were taught to believe in is nothing more a mind control system controlled by the Illuminati, which is basically on top of everything right now. The Illuminati is part of the presidency. Okay, most of the presidents, this is a proven fact too. You might want to look up the research on it. Don't just look it up on the internet. You have to read books too. Okay, one book I suggest people check out. It's actually on. They talk about it on YouTube. It's actually an old book. It's called "Empower the People" by Tony Brown. He actually talks about the Illuminati, and he talks a lot about the whole society in general. This is nothing new. This has been going on for years and years to become. Before the Illuminati was called the Illuminati or whatever, the secret societies or Freemasonry. This has been going on for a long, long time. Okay, but people are just now becoming aware of what's really happening. The Illuminati is actually part of the media. And if you don't believe that, I mean, just look at the music, for example. Listen to what Jay-Z's talking about in some of his songs. Just recently, that new album, whatever he came out with, Beyonce, she contradicts herself, say things that, most of these entertainers with all the whatnot, they all do it for the money. But in the process of doing all this stuff, they have to perform these rituals. Just like this guy Eddie Long, I believe that this guy Eddie Long is actually some part of the Illuminati, and the rituals with what they had to do, that these Catholic churches and all the other stuff that they had to do, they had to perform these homosexual rituals in order to promote negative energy. Okay, and if you don't believe in the whole negative energy thing, that this is another proven fact. It's already been proven that energy is made up of everything. Okay, everything on the planet is made up of energy. Okay. All right, this laptop, webcam, mouse, everything is made up of energy, okay? All right, back to what I was saying about the whole Illuminati thing. Now, they do this to promote negative energy. These are rituals most of this stuff is metaphysics. You have to study, I would say you have to have some basic understanding of metaphysics and what's really going on. Like, they tell you things like, here's another example of what I mean by the system tells you to believe in something that's really not true. They tell you, like, there's only five senses that exist in a human being. That's not true at all. It's six senses, okay? And the sixth sense they're talking about is intuition, which I truly believe that intuition is actually a part of the human senses. But you have to believe that exists. It's real. It's true. It is. And now, like I said, I'm not letting people. You can believe in what you want to believe in, but I would say do your research on it. Don't just go by, you know, what people tell you. Don't just listen to what people all had to say about it. The whole truth of the matter is, you really need to have more of a thought process to yourself. You have to do the critical thinking, apply the logic. You have to apply your intuition onto the whole subject of the matter. You have to put pretty much your whole spirit into it, I guess. And what's really true and what's really not true. Okay, that's just what I gotta say about some of it. But guys, yeah, this has been my video. I'm gonna do part 2 about it. I'll explain more about my religious beliefs about the whole topic and what I believe in on part 2. I'll see you guys then. Peace.